What is up, YouTube? A9 here, and welcome back to another episode of Engineering Survival. So, first things first, I've messed with my audio a little bit this episode. I've moved my mic substantially closer to my face and turned up the gain slightly just because there were some comments in the last episode that I do agree with, that my voice is a little bit quiet, so hopefully this will solve it. And I've also messed with the RTX voice settings just a little bit, because again, I turned my gain up, so it's going to pick up a lot more shit around me. And yeah, and in the last episode there was some, I guess RTX voice was off for some reason in the last episode as well, because you could hear a lot of background noise. Again, sorry for that. So yeah, in today's episode we are back at the rail line, and our rover has not clanged out between episodes. Not rover, our train has not clanged out between episodes, which is amazing. And in today's episode, we're actually gonna figure out how the heck we're gonna make this rail line work, because honestly, I don't really know. And are you gonna allow me to drive? No, you're not. Okay, I guess you're just gonna stay here. The rover's not happy right now. It's kind of heavily loaded with stuff, and yeah, it doesn't a lot like moving without trying to do a stoppie and flip over. So getting it here was fun. So yeah, first things first, let me grab some blocks. And I'm gonna throw away that. Okay. Do I have a quick way up here? That's another question. I need a quick way up here, because if I don't have a quick way up here, I might, you know, wow, I do not have a big inventory at all. Yeah, I might just not, make it up here, and then I'll have to take a really long walk back, which I don't want to do, so. There we go, and then. Yeah, I really hope RTX voice is working, because neighbors are listening to loud music, which I can hear through the walls. Okay, so for the plan on the rail, I think we're gonna come out a few blocks to start with, as I think it'll just be easier if this is a little bit longer, just smoother transition in or something. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't quite figured this out yet. What are the odds that this is exactly where I need it to be? No, it's not. So yeah, I basically need, if I can get this, I need this to be, that's the wrong one. This new keyboard I have only has one set. There we go. Let's delete. I need it to go like that, basically. Maybe a bit further. Something like that. And is that not letting me place it because that's in the way, or because it's just not going to let me place it? Yeah, it's just not going to let me place it. So maybe this has to be one of these to start out with, which... I'm trying to remember how I did this. Okay, we'll do this, and then maybe we'll do one of these. Will this allow me to place it closer? There's some finagling I have to do to get this to work properly. And space engineers, can you not keep your rotation mechanics consistent? That would be great. But oh yeah, it seems I can get this way a lot closer somehow. I don't understand it, but here we are. So yeah, it's got to have a slight downward angle like that, which is going to be very difficult to do, which is why I brought some pistons and some hinges, which will hopefully help us. Because if we put a piston here and then a hinge on the end of it, let me lock this hinge. And then on the end of this, we put, we'll just put like that because it doesn't really matter. And then another thing, actually, that should be a full block. Come on. Alright, goodbye. That should be... Oh, I could put blocks on the side like this. Okay, well, I didn't know that. This needs to be one of these fancy-ass blocks right here. Like that. And then I'll put, you know, I'll basically be doing the same thing as this on this side right here. That. Alright, I need to get oxygen. And I guess probably also start welding up that piston. I'm getting some pretty big cargo ships. I guess my threat score has gotten big enough that I'm getting some bigger and bigger cargo ships, which I haven't really built any defense guns yet. So that'll be interesting when they actually show up. Alright. Like, I mean, like, I actually start pirating stuff. Because I do plan on doing that eventually, more when we get into space, than right now, but... Alright, I should have also, you know, probably built... that's a full block. This on a piston going up as well, because this will slightly change the elevation, but I think it should be okay. Velocity. Oh, it's hinge locked, isn't it? No, wrong way. No, come on. Come on. Now you've gone too far. It's probably gonna keep it like... Actually, hold on. Lower limit. What does 15 look like? Because basically I gotta get from here all the way to the, like, I mean, you know what, if you've been watching for a while, you know what I'm doing. Actually, I should maybe explain, because I've gotten quite a few new subscribers and viewers since the last time I actually talked about the plan for this, so I guess I can do a run over of that. Let me grab some more oxygen and power and pretend I'm using my drone. So the plan is, this rail line is going to take us all the way down the mountain and through the mountain. Whee! All the way, not that far. All the way down to here. So yeah, a few episodes back, I made a little laser pointer that was on a truck, on the back of a truck, so it was wobbling a lot. So I have a rough idea where I'm going to end up. Plus or minus, like, I think it was like 2 kilometers or something, which is actually kind of a lot, but No, it wasn't 200 kilometers. It was 200 meters. So either like 200 meters up above ground or below ground. Somewhere around here is where I was going to end up. So I'm just going to kind of play it by ear as I go down the mountain. But basically there's an ice lake on the other side of this mountain, and we need that for fuel to get back into space. So that's what we're doing. And yeah, so basically I've planned the rail line up until around here. And then we're just going to be going through the mountain. So this is going to be a self-building, self-mine, like, it will mine its way through and all that fun stuff. Yeah, that's a big old gap right there. Although, hold on a second. Function F6. I have an idea for that. I might actually solve this. I just thought of this. If I break this, you're not gonna detach, right? No, okay. So, because there's this gap here like this, and I'm just using wheels, right? They got suspension, they can go over bumps and whatnot. What if I do something like this? Because there's a reason why I did the rails this way with the block surface on the top. It's so I could put stuff down. Is there a... There's this thing right here. And it's not gonna fit. Although, wait, I can just pull this back, can't I? Because it's on a piston, right? Never mind. I was like, oh no, wait, yeah, because the gap is being created. No, I can just do this. We're okay. I'm just dumb and I forgot what I was doing. Okay. Reverse ever so slightly. Though there is the issue of, yeah, that height difference is not good. Shoot, I did this completely wrong. Forgot that I would need a piston to go up and down. Dang it. I didn't bring enough parts for this. Because, yeah, there's no way that the rover's getting up that. It'll just get stuck. Shoot. Unless I make the angle so slight that it doesn't matter. Like, if I go with, like, 10 degrees or something. No, wait. Stop. Can I? If I can walk up it, the rover can get up it. So we'll start off, I guess, with a 10 degree. 10 degrees isn't bad, actually. I want it to, you know, not go super fast. So maybe we start off with 10 degrees. We go a bit further. Like one of these sections is how many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 blocks. So call it 7 blocks. So 7, 14. We need 21 blocks for each section. I need oxygen. So we'll go out 21 blocks and then we'll do the next one actually properly. So maybe we can change the incline to like 15 degrees or something. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I even reach down here? 4, 5. I can actually if I do this. I do this. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fifteen, 16, 17, 18. I guess I hit a tree. 19, 20. And then 21 would be this guy right here. And then I haven't quite decided how far I'm going to space these out, actually. So that might not go there. Maximum height. Negative 10 degrees. There we go. How far out does that go? Man, this is gonna be difficult. I'm not even sure I can do this actually without a flyer. Well, I guess we'll find out. Alright, so we're out the full amount of blocks, and so the barriers are just kind of where I'm going to start building the support pillars. I could do just one straight in the middle, but in case we do ever get attacked, it'll be better to have the two supports. That way, there's less likely of a chance of us losing an entire rail section. When we get inside of the mountain, like eventually drill through it, those will have one support, maybe 0 supports, depending on if it's just in the mountain. Though I think it'll still be a raised track inside the mountain. But I gotta line this up. Come on. Back a bit, forward a bit. I think that's pretty much perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna lift this up, and then I'm gonna put mag plates on the bottom here, and we'll drop it into position. Although I gotta remember that if I do that, I gotta put a bunch of blocks just out and around here so that this grid is technically bigger. In fact, I might... Ooh. When I'm doing this, I should only come out the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Is that 6 blocks? 7 blocks? The 7 blocks, build the pillar, then go out the rest, because I'll have to add an extra 14 blocks to the base. So actually, I'm going to fix that right now. By that, I mean I'm going to remove those, which sucks because it's going to be wasting some steel plates. Every steel plate I waste, I have to... Oops, that's the wrong way. I have to drive all the way back to base, come back. Which is not something I want to be doing. So, goodbye. Oops. Well, this is at the right height, right? Currently attached angle, negative 10. Okay. No, that's not. I want to go to like 0. Bring you to negative 10. velocity up. Should be fine. Oh, right. I gotta make it so you have 0 velocity now, because otherwise you'll just keep bouncing. That's not annoying. All right, let me grab a bunch of blocks and also some stuff for a weld pad. So yeah, basically what happens is when you merge 2 grids together, it takes over the properties of whichever one is the largest grid. So if the largest grid is a station or is a ship, and you try to merge it into the ground, it'll just become a the bit in the ground will become a ship, and everything will explode. I'm pretty sure is how it works. So in order to fix that, you got to make the one you're attaching it to a bigger grid. It's kind of annoying, and I wish Keen would fix that and maybe make it so that I'm just gonna put the bits in here. I'm not actually gonna weld them up. Okay, there's no collision on that. I guess there is no collision on it because that's how it makes it weld together. Yeah, I wish Keen would fix that and just have like an if statement of if grid is station, convert all to station, because there's this thing called convert. When you go into info tab, you can convert to ship, convert to station, at least on large grid. So like there's no reason to have it default to the status of the bigger grid. It should just be, go from ship to station when you merge it to a station. I mean, it might be possible that it's something to do with, like, having unsupported stations ticked in the game menu, but I don't think that's the case. I could be wrong, though. I don't really care enough to test it. Okay, so that's 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 21... that is 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm gonna add just a couple more just in case I'm miscounted. Alright. This should be fine now, I hope. Please don't explode, please don't explode, please don't explode, please don't explode, please don't explode. I never actually welded them together. Wait, I'm sorry, what? No, not beam block. Give me the weld pad. Okay, well, the axes are fine. Axes? Please don't explode. Please don't explode. It didn't explode. We're good. It worked. Awesome. So now I have the... I gotta get rid of all of this and... Yeah, that's the one annoying part about this. So yeah, let me build the other half of this and all the way out, and then if I have enough materials, we'll do the next section. Is there a missing block here? No, it's just LOD nonsense with the interior walls. That's really annoying, by the way, that those disappear. Alright, I'm gonna do some grinding of all those scaffolding blocks we placed, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I recall correctly, this block goes, yeah, like this. Also, can I get a block under there? No, that was the wrong spot. Can I get a block under there? Oh, maybe. Not the right direction? Yep. There you go. That one pillar is done, and then it's out 3. One, 2, 3. And then it's this fella again. And that would be the other side of the rail. So we only got to do this about 1,000 more times, and then we'll be done. How far can I go? Okay, all the way across. Good. Can I reach? No, it's just out of reach. Dang. I think I might need to design a flyer for this. Yeah. I think I'm definitely gonna need a flyer for this. Because there's no way I'm doing this on foot at all. Because I'm not even sure I can reach. Oh, I can reach. Just barely. And I can't reach anymore. Can I reach now? Oh, there we go. One more. I wonder if I just put like a little one of these, if it'll make the transition easier on the vehicle. 'Cause I mean, it might. Um, what the heck is going on with the wheels there? Why are they squashed like that? Wheels? Please don't move. Wheels, why do you do this? Oh, those are the 5x5s. I wanted the 3x3s. Oh, I'm falling. Did that fix it at all? No, it didn't. It did. Sort of. What? What? Head offset isn't doing anything. What? I need oxygen. Why are you stuck? It's like the wheel is stuck inside of the block. Fix it? Okay, it fixed one of them. I really don't want to grind down this block because, well, you know. Okay, what happens if I grind on the wheel?
Inventory full. Inventory full.
It'll jump. Okay, now when I add wheel, it adds in the right spot. Okay. Just be that way. I hope that doesn't become a common thing. It's never happened before. So if it does, it'll be kind of bad. Well, I guess I'll only have to really deal with it for the building of the rail line because the actual train car is going to be a completely different design. Because my original plan was to have like basically a big old barge that takes shit up and down, but I don't think that's actually be possible. So I think we're gonna have one that just has some cargo in it, and we just take it up and down and build a little base at the bottom of the mountain and build a separate truck down there. Because yeah, I don't see us being able to bring anything down. Maybe some trailers like the flatbed, because it's nice and light, I could do, but I can't see myself bringing the crane down, or like the welder crane or anything like that. It just seems like a really bad idea. Okay. So if I do height offset back to what it normally was, I'll set the friction to 0 just in case maybe it has something to do with that. Alright. Let me get some oxygen again and we'll go back to what we were doing. Right. What we were doing was, this was basically done, because I can't do the rest without a flyer. So I guess we put the support, or the underside wheels on this, is what we do. And those were on a piston. I think I'm gonna do 2 sets. Actually, do I want to put them there, or do I want to put them here? A bit further back. Just trying to think what the easiest way of getting over these would be. Unless, you know, I never tested. What happens if I do this? No. Let me get rid of that, maybe because that's interfering. Dang. Okay. It was worth a try. Is it really that much taller? That might be a problem. I should be fine with that, though. But for the rest of them, we'll make sure it's actually proper. So, 2 pistons and a hinge to get the height right. Man. Alright. Oh, and I'm gonna need power on these too, aren't I? Which I had a solution for. I remember what that solution was. I guess it'll be on the next one, but basically I was just gonna put where is it? One of these guys where that block is, and then just put a wind tower on the bottom of it, because that way I can have some lights on the rail line. So, you know, I don't fly into it. Right. Thing I was doing. Let me build up those pistons, and we can continue working on the wheels underneath. Alright, so now that these are welded up, I don't need the support, or these stairs anymore, because I can just do this. We should be able to reach that, right? If I jump. This one I still might need the ramp. It's a little bit higher. But maybe not. Go. Yeah, I'll probably still need the ramp. But on these, I come down. I think it's 2 blocks or something. And then I just go out. Actually, no, that's too far, because these are going to be 5x5s, I think. And the reason why I'm going with 5x5s is I think they'll have an easier time of getting over that, whereas the 3x3s I think will get stuck. At least is my thinking behind that. Oh god, oxygen. I hope these don't clip against the these wheels. They shouldn't. They should be fine. Yeah, this is the left side. Not that I think this at this point really matters, but also one block down. Because at some point I'm just going to go through and I'm going to name all of them properly. Oh, could not place wheel. Really? Is that because I was standing in the way, or because you actually couldn't place the wheel? I think it's because I actually couldn't place the wheel. Yeah, wheel could not be placed. Alright, that's fine. Because I should be able to, because I placed this correctly. Yeah, I should be able to pull the suspension down a bit. I'm also going to rename this to not be that. One, two, three, and down. Suspension right. Really, game? You're gonna do this to me? Could not be placed. Yeah, I know. Thank you. My OT's out. Actually, if you guys know of any mod that adds like tiered bottles or something, but I don't want like it to be too easy to get, like maybe have it require silver or platinum or something to build better bottles, but as long as they take up the same size and inventory, I might add a mod like that at some point. Because times one inventory is fun, but when you're constantly fighting for O2, it gets a little bit annoying. Down, and then out. I think right. Yeah, that looks right. Oh, no, I didn't put that in the right spot. That's why it looked off, because it was. And I should be able to place all these wheels by like grabbing a single 3x3 and then doing something like this. Hit add wheel and bring the height offset back. Yep, there we go. I don't know if I actually brought steel tube. No, I did bring steel tubes for those. Though I don't know if I have any left, because I did have to build another wheel. Alright, so I have welded up the wheels underneath. I've got the piston retracted to about 1.7 meters out, so it's compressing the suspension just a little bit, which is what I want. Yeah. So this is basically the design for the at least the track constructor train bogies, the three of them that they'll be. So I'll have to make another two, bring them out here, plop them on the rail, and you know, all their top attachment bits as well. But that'll have to be done in another episode. And actually this episode, this is all I have time for as well, so it's gonna be a short one, at least on, you know, the scale of what stuff we're doing. But I hope you guys kind of got an idea of, you know, the challenges and the scale of this project now. And yeah, so I don't think there'll be an episode out next week. Instead, I'm gonna stream some creative mode, like design testing of a small grade welder ship. Because, you know, we have to deal with the realistic thruster offset mod that we have installed, so I can't just build a regular welder flyer. It's got to be, like, you know, perfectly balanced around the center of mass with the thrust and stuff, and because it's got welders, those welders are inventories, which means they're going to be constantly emptying. So I'm going to have to do some funky stuff with that to get it all working properly. And also we're dealing with nearly 2G of gravity, which means that there's going to be some more thrusters that we have to stick on it just to, you know, keep the thing aloft and all of that, and extra all of the power problems that comes with. So it'll be a fun challenge to build it. So I think I'll stream that in place of my normal recording time. But keep an eye out on my community tab section, because I'll put the exact date I'll be going live for that, and also it'll be a YouTube live, so there'll still be like a thumbnail like live stream thing on the page, on my channel page, that says I'll be going live at this time as well. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope, yeah, I think that's it for this episode. So yeah, no, this intro is rambly. Intro, outro. Slippery beetle.